You've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On second down, here's Herbert. Complete to his running back, Evans. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
The 49-yard line.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Herbert. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 15 yards on the play. First down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Running on first down, Eckler. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
On second down, Eckler. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 20-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Credit the tackle to John Franklin Myers. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll try the air now with Herbert. And they'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger first down.
5-yard line.
They'll run here with Mack. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Marlon Mack, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Reach the point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
They're on the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Off the play fake. Dawson sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a first down.
And the Jets first down.
Operating from the gun, Dawson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Next receivers don't spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slash and run.
But to that point, Breshad Perriman off to the races. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown.
Breshad Perriman hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
That ties.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. Deep in his own territory. Calls up the football. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. Zach Ertz. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Going on the ground with Eckler. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 30.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Into the first quarter with the score Jets 14.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here is Eckler. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
At the 36-yard.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Over the middle to Evans. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 40. That one goes for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And a catch right side by Evans. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
The ball carrier.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. And this is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
7-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And the Chargers are going to have it first and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's third and goal.
They'll run here with Eckler. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They snap it to Herbert. And as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Jets.
Now a throw here, hold in. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup there. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
3.
Looking to throw on second down. Dawson able to connect with Mims. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
On the ground, it's Eckler. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger...
And this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Ashton Davis. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. He's really putting together a spectacular season. That interception, number 11 now on the year.
And I know we're all taught that 7 is a lucky number. I'd say 11 is for him, huh? No doubt about it.
He'll find Everett there, complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
New York.
From the gun, Dawson. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
Jets first down.
Operating from the gun, Dawson. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw again, Dawson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. That is into the hands of Perriman. Touchdown, Jets. Breshad Perriman, as the first half is winding down, and the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Jets 21. Chargers 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throws it outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. And we'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And it takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Off play action, Dawson. He'll air this one out for Mims. Got his man, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
First down, Jets.
Off the play fake, Dawson. He'll air this one out for Mims. This is caught inside the 15. The way in, touchdown, New York. Denzel Mims hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jets will extend their lead. And he puts it through.
Jets 28. Chargers 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Their own 18-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And it's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
11 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quitting here.
0.
That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Escaping the pressure right. And be intercepted. Picked up by Brian Poole. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this run.
I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit, though. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us, they've got confidence. That's not
not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest. Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
No gain on the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
His third interception. Picked off at about the 31. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 26. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about not getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers. Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. That's another great play to come away with the football.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. From the gun, Dawson. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Gerald Everett with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49.
First and 10.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
49. Chargers 7.
Now Eckler. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, guess what? We see the end result right now. They have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. And it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Draw play. It's Eckler. And, boy, this defense, again, really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Williams.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there. It's
Eckler again. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
3rd down and 11.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. He's got a man open. That's Allen. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one good for 13 and a Charger 1st.
The 27-yard line.
On the give, this is Eckler down to the 25.
Eckler, the ball.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Gets his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now they got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
7-yard line.
The handoff, it's Eckler. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Shy of the goal line. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
3rd and goal.
Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. They'll run it with Mack. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
Brings up 4th and goal.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They're looking at a 4th and goal here as they search for a late score. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Jets are going to get the football back. To throw from his end zone, Dawson. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First down, Jets.
They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. They find some open field here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 39 yards there, a big one.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
The first down carry here for Johnson. Room to run again. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their